Of course, I demanded quite a lot of changes for this series. I said definitely no animals.
What about an elephant? She will dance with an elephant. Do you really think Dawn's the right person for this?
So you ready for me now?
Almost, they're just getting the elephants out of the lift.
Right. Elephant?
Yeah.
Right.
We're live, we're live. Go to 1. Go to 5. Key Dawn.
Flick, Sav, Lil Evie, Fire, Mills, MZ, JT, MJ, Piranha, Boo, Kitty, Flavour, Trizzy and Moo. Better known as UK Under-14 street dance champions from London, it's Kid Squad. Dropped a bag of squirrels here. Blimey. Right, now then, we've got to sort out a few ground rules straight away. Number 1, no making fun of the old lady if she doesn't understand any of the dance terminology. Number 2, no colourful language. No one's allowed to say milk, milk, lemonade, round the corner, chocolate's made. And number 3, no farting. You guys come from?
City Boys!
Harrow.
God, that's nice to know that you come from blah, blah, blah. Harrow. How many of you are there? 14. And what's the age range?
Like 8 to 13.
8 to 13, OK. Now, tell me about some of the extraordinary things that you've done then.
Well, we've been on UDO and HHI, which are 2 dance competitions. One was in Phoenix and one was in Glasgow.
And you've travelled a little bit then?
Yeah.
OK, now what's your favourite kind of dancing?
Well, individually, we do different styles. Some of us can be good at locking, some of us can be good at crumps.
Locking? Sorry, I am elderly. Tell me what locking is exactly.
It's like,
is it when you pull very tight?
No, it's a funky style.
Go on, Boo.
OK.
Very much. Now, I love dancing, obviously, and I would like to know some of your little moves. Could I learn a few?
Yeah, a march.
OK, yeah.
Okay.
A what?
A march.
A march, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So your hands, they go up, down, up, down.
And then you do this with your feet. Yeah.
Oh, this looks like
it's
actually
like
moving.
marching.
That's not my favourite thing.
And then you go
Actually
up, down,
down,
up, down,
up,
down. Yeah, down. That was really good.
Okay, yeah. You know the windmill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that the other day in Asda. Yeah, I did, but it's only because somebody spilt some olive oil on the floor. Obviously, I can do the windmill in other reputable supermarkets, not just in Asda. Just want to make that perfectly clear. Well, look, there's a lot of energy on this sofa. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kid Squad! Here are Kid Squad. cheese, political infighting, and bearded men in sparkly dresses, what springs to mind? No, not question time. I'm talking about Eurovision. And our next little big shot is an Uber fan. Take a look at this.
Hello, my name is Joel, and I'm a 9-year-old boy who lives in London. I'm a triplet. I live with my parents, my 2 triplet sisters, my older brother, my dog Jarvis. I love the Eurovision Song Contest. I love the history of Europe, and I'd love to represent the UK when I'm older and possibly win. Thank you and goodbye.
Well, this is going to be juicy. From London, 9-year-old Joel.
Don't wanna hear sad songs anymore. I don't wanna hear love songs. I found my heart and left the story. Don't wanna sing love songs anymore.
Very nice to meet you. Can I give you a hug? Just immediately. I just know I'm going to like you very much. Hey, welcome, Joel.
Thank
You look quite excited. That's
Yeah,
good,
I'm
isn't
really
it?
excited.
Yeah, good for you. So am I. So am I. So I want to say bonjour. I want to say hola. I want to say guten tag. I want to say Zavro, even though I don't know what
Zavro
country that is. I think I'm greeting you in a kind of Eurovision way.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, OK, fine. So tell me, Joel, can you give me some Eurovision facts?
Well, the first contest in colour was 1968. The British have won it 5 times. And we've come second 15.
Have we? 15 times you've come second. Wow. Now, tell me this. Which is older, Eurovision or me?
Well, I know that Eurovision is 1 year older than you.
Do you?
It's 61 years old.
Is it? Oh, my goodness. That somehow finally made me feel young. Now, you're only 9. How did you catch up with 61 years worth of songs?
Well, I just started watching it on the computer and also started doing karaoke to it, but the foreign ones are very hard to sing.
Quite hard, I must say. What do you do on Eurovision night?
Well, it's one of the best nights in the year to me.
Yeah.
This year, I missed 5 minutes. I was very sad about that.
No.
I know, but when I got there, there was no singing.
They were still talking.
Welcome to Ukraine. Welcome to Kiev. I hope you enjoyed the 2017 Eurovision Song Contest.
Do you know what I do on Eurovision evening? I like to eat the food from each country as the countries are singing. So, like, if Malta are on, I just eat Maltesers. If Turkey's on, I just eat some turkey. And if Greece is on, I just slip over on the floor. That's what I do. Which country do you like the best in Eurovision?
I don't think I really have one, but I love the United Kingdom because that's my homeland.
Yeah, of course, hooray! Yay, yes. So, are your family very supportive of this whole hobby?
No.
No. Is that your family there, shaking their heads like this? Hate it, hate it.
Yeah, my mother voted for Brexit.
Oh, I love it when your children embarrass you like this. Right, now, we're going to play a little game now of Eurovision Jukebox. OK? Let's see. You give me the winner and a little burst of the song. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, concentrate now. 1967.
I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I gladly be there. Like a puppet on a string.
Yes, I love that. Right, ready?
Yeah.
2015.
We are the heroes of our time. Heroes, heroes. We are the heroes.
Fantastic, Joel. Fantastic, that's a beautiful voice. Try this one. This might be my favourite, OK? 1981.
So you gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Cause if you believe that our love can hit the top, you gotta play around until you find.
song, their entry, Joel?
It was just one of the best entries of Eurovision ever sang. But if they hadn't pulled the skirts, then they wouldn't have won.
Have you ever met a fan as enormously informed about Eurovision?
Never, ever.
Never.
Absolutely not.
How amazing is this? The Fizz are here, right in front of you. So you are one of the only 5 UK winners, is that right?
That's right, yes.
Absolutely right.
So that was 20 years ago, is that right?
36.
36 years ago, OK. And no, we haven't won for 20 years, have we?
No.
So the way to have the next winner of Eurovision is you guys take Joel on as your number 5 member. Will you agree to do that?
Absolutely.
Joel will be performing for us at the end of the show. Now, obviously, it's Eurovision, so he needs to nip off and slip into something fabulous. Yes. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, please say thank you to the Fizz and thank you to Joel. Do you remember that fabulous moment you first managed to ride a bicycle without stabilisers? Sadly, I haven't experienced that moment yet. But enough of my failures. This next little big shot can do things on 2 wheels that are about to make the rest of us feel very unstable. From Friedrichshafen, from Germany, please welcome 12-year-old artistic cyclist Cheda. You are German.
Ja.
I do not speak German.
Ja.
So we're going to need someone to help us.
Ja.
And that is going to be Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Nice to meet you, mate. So, Cheda, did you cycle all the way from Germany? Are you puffed out?
Hast du den ganzen Weg von Deutschland geradelt?
Nein, ganz sicher nicht. Das ist viel zu viel.
No, of course not. That's far too much.
Yeah, I was only joking. Now, what kind of cycling are you famous for, Cheda?
Welche Art von Radeln bist du berühmt für?
Kunstrad. Da macht man Kunststücke auf einem Fahrrad oder fährt auf einem Rad.
Artistic cycling, that's like where you do tricks on the bike or you go on one wheel.
And does that mean you have to use a certain kind of bike?
Bedeutet das, dass man irgendeine spezielle Art von Fahrrad benutzen muss?
Ja, zum Beispiel das Fahrrad hat keine Bremsen, anderen Sattel und Lenker, damit man drauf stehen kann.
So the bike has no brakes,
Oh.
a different seat, and you can stand on the handlebars.
Have you ever considered putting a lollipop on the back wheel, sticking through the spokes that makes a lovely clattery noise?
Hast du jemals daran gedacht, ein Lolli durch das Hinterrad zu machen, damit es sich so umdreht und schöne Geräusche macht?
Nein. Don't look so afraid of me. Love your outfit, by the way.
Ich
You tell her
mag dein
that?
Kostüm.
Yeah.
Ich mag deins auch.
I like yours too.
Yeah, correct. No, that's good. Yeah, good. Because when I think of cycling outfits, normally it's like middle-aged guys in very tight lycra who look like overinflated tyres. That's normally what you think of.
Normalerweise, wenn man so an Radeln denkt, dann denkt man so an Leute in ihren 40ern, 50ern, die ganz dünne Anzüge anhaben.
You know, all the farters. All the farters.
All die Väter.
All the farters. Isn't farter German for father? Farters. 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 Aren't farters fathers? Well, all the farters I know are actually farters. Have you ever hurt yourself while you are practicing?
Hast du dich jemals wehgetan, als du trainiert hast?
Ja, Oft. Also nicht oft, sondern so richtig wehgetan habe ich mir schon ein paar Mal, aber sonst tue ich mir eigentlich auch oft weh. Aber halt nicht so schlimm.
Yeah, a lot. Really hurting myself. That doesn't happen that often, but you hurt yourself a bit every now and then.
Wenn du es mal ausprobierst, dann kannst du es ja vielleicht auch wissen, so.
If you try it, you might find out.
Yeah. That ain't happening, girlfriend. How often do you practice?
Oft.
Oft. Is oft often?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I speak German. I think I can.
No, you not.
Oh. Yeah, that puts me right in my place. And what would you like to be when you grow up, Jada?
Was möchtest du werden, wenn du älter bist?
Eventuell sowas wie du,
So maybe something like you,
nur ein bisschen besser.
just a bit better.
Aber ich mag dich echt. Du bist eine sehr tolle Person.
But I like you a lot. You're a very good person.
Oh, thank you very much, Jada. I appreciate that. Well, if you want to do something like me, maybe you mean work on a show with loads of kids? That's what I did once. It was dreadful. Don't ever do that ever again. Jada, I cannot wait to see you do your magic on this bike. We have an expression in this country which is get on your bike. So, Jada, get on your bike. Slightly overexcited about this, with a stunning display of bike brilliance, she never misses a trick. It's Jada.
Thank you.
Amazing, breathtaking, beautiful. What an unbelievable performance. Thank you, Jada. When I was 5, the only geography I knew for sure was where the toy shop was, where my nan kept her biscuits, and that England was the capital of Scotland. This next little big shot knows a lot more than that. From Grantham, it's Freddie. You've got a flag there, you've got a flag there.
Yeah.
What flag's that?
And the Union Jack
That's
flag.
the Union Jack, yeah, absolutely. Now, I've been looking forward to meeting you very much because I've heard that you're quite brainy. Yeah.
Yeah.
How brainy do you think you are out of 100?
150.
Yeah. And how brainy do you think I am out of 100? Yeah, 1,000. That's correct.
No.
What were you going to say?
30.
Right, well, I've failed at the first hurdle, obviously. Well, I can tell from your T-shirt and from your flag that flags are like a really big deal for
Yeah.
you, aren't they? You come from Grantham, yes?
Yeah.
Is there a flag for Grantham? Do you
No.
know? No, don't be silly. They're for countries,
No.
for goodness sake. Stop saying that, Freddie. Stop saying that. Don't say that. When did you start liking all this geography stuff?
Last year, I got a flag game and I get some flags.
Did you?
And then I liked them.
I see. Well, I'll tell you something. I'm actually a big fan of flags as well. And for my birthday, my husband bought me a flagpole. Have a look at that. That's my flagpole.
Mauritius?
Is that Mauritius?
Yeah.
You think that's the Mauritius flag? That's actually a rainbow flag. That's celebrating everybody of all different kinds, and that's what I fly above my head. If I was to ask you some geography questions, do you think you'd know the answers? Don't go looking. What's the capital city of Indonesia?
Jakarta.
Correct. What's the capital city of Finland?
Helsinki.
Yes. And what about the capital city of Luxembourg?
Luxembourg City.
Yes, it is. It's a bit of a trick question. Well done, mate. And what is your favourite flag?
Portugal and Argentina.
Oh, why?
Because some good football players come.
I see. So, Freddie, who's 5, who loves flags. Anything else beginning with F, like fig rolls or ferrets or folk music or flip-flops or football? Yes, you love football. You love all the F words. Good. Out of all the things that you know about, it sounds to me like flags are your favourite thing. Would that be true?
Yeah.
Excellent, because we're going to have a little bit of fun with flags right now.
Yeah.
So, come on, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie. To Flag in a Bag, the quiz that puts the jolly in Jolly Roger. There's no time to waste, so let's meet tonight's contestant. He's tiny, from Grantham, it's Freddie. Would you like to come this way, please, sir? Would you like to come up here? Don't fall over, that's it. Are you on? Okay, lovely. This is the game where you get to show off how big your brain is and I get to pretend to be a glamorous game show host. I'm going to pull a flag out of each bag and you are going to tell me what country the flag comes from. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, there's a certain amount of tension in the studio. What flag, Freddie, is this?
Brazil.
Ready for number 2, Mr. Freddie?
Yeah.
Here we go. What flag is this?
Lebanon.
What flag is this?
Panama.
Correct. I did leave my donut there earlier. Sorry about that, Freddie. That's for later. And what flag is this?
Seashells. 'Seashells?
Seashells? Could be the Seychelles. Correct. What flag is this? Seashells. Seashells? Could be the Seychelles. 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 Se tension's building, tension. I so want you to get this right, Freddie, right? To get your prize. What flag is this?
Papua New Guinea.
Well done, mate. You got them all right. Come here. I'm going to stand there while I present you with your prize for being the best flag teller that we've ever had on our show, which is this. This is for you, Freddie. It's your own Golden Globe. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Freddie. There you go, Freddie. One of the hardest things to do is raise a chuckle in a room full of strangers in a foreign country, especially when you're only 8. Luckily, we have just the dude to do it.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Nathan, and I'm 8 years old, and I live in sunny Southern California.
I am so excited to meet Dawn. I have so many questions. Is she married? Does she have any children? Do you have a nice house? Dawn, London, I'm coming for you. See you soon, everyone.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. But really, come on, are boys funny? Are they?
Yes, very.
Yeah. You're the parents, aren't you? Awkward. OK, anyway, from Carlsbad, California, please welcome Nathan.
When you're smiling, the whole world, it smiles with you.
It's so exciting to be here in London.
You guys have some really awesome stuff. Buckingham Palace, Big Ben. But boy, do we say a few things different. French fries? Are chips? Chips? Are crisps? And what is a loo? On the flight, the stewardess kept asking me if I wanted biscuits. Not just once or twice, but like every hour. Why would I want dry old biscuits on a plane, right? 8 hours into the flight, Mom leans over and whispers, Nathan, you know in the UK, biscuits are cookies? What, Mom? You're just mentioning this to me now? Don't worry, though. I managed to eat 8 hours worth of biscuits in the last hour of the flight. Now I definitely know what the loo is. Now, the flight we were on was pretty darn long. The baby behind me on the plane would not stop crying. His mama kept saying, "Where's the dummy? Where's the dummy?" So I turned around and said, "Ma'am, that's no way to speak about your husband." I have to admit, I got pretty upset when the plane was landing. I was looking out the window, and there wasn't one flying nanny with an umbrella or a person on a broomstick in sight. Surely, the biggest difference between growing up in America and Britain is that British children are more likely to be wizards, right? That's what I thought. Thank you, Lyndon. You were brilliant. Cheers! I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. We haven't had a comedian on our show before, and you're really funny. Have you ever travelled this far before?
I've never been out of the States. This is my first time in a different continent.
Right.
It was a connected flight, so I got to go to Texas when I wasn't even supposed to.
What is your favourite thing to do in the whole wide world other than stand-up comedy, Nathan?
I can answer that in one word.
Okay.
read. It's awesome.
Quite right. And that you can't do anything better when it comes to doing stand-up than keep on reading.
Yeah.
And also, you are writing if you're doing stand-up.
Actually typing, because we type it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. We've got some technology in this country too.
I know.
Yeah. So now, tell me, you do comedy? I sometimes do comedy. Who's funnier, Brits or Yanks?
Don't
Difficult.
worry. I got this covered. Not difficult at all. Oh, I'd say Americans. Just because I'm more familiar
That's
with it.
not quite the right answer, but they're definitely second. Yeah, that's good. Now, do you like the feeling that you get when you're making people laugh?
Yeah, it's kind of like a warm feeling inside. Like my eyes get like excited and they start like to dart around while I'm telling my jokes.
Do they?
Yeah, like this.
Do they? Like this?
Yeah, a little. Sometimes.
Okay, I must try this more. I'm just wondering if you and I were in a comedy double act, who would be the funny one? Just I'm already in a comedy double act, and I'm definitely the funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one got all the way to the top, just leeching off the back of me.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the first joke you ever told?
If you're American in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom?
Don't know.
European.
Try this one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dwayna.
Dwayna who?
Dwayna Pool, I'm drowning!
I don't know what that means.
Dwayna Pool, I'm drowning! It's even in your accent.
It should be unplug the drain, I'm drowning.
Try it again. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Unplug.
Unplug who?
Unplug the pool, I'm drowning. He's laughing at that! Gags. Ladies and gentlemen, I've really enjoyed meeting, and I think you have too. Nathan. Now, I've been to some pretty racy hen parties in my time, but it's safe to say they all lack the same thing: chickens. Well, we can remedy that now with a whole new kind of hen party. From Bonsall in Derbyshire, please welcome 9-year-old world champion hen racer, Jack. Hi, Jack. Nice to meet you, mate. Come and sit down. Hey, you've got your special hen racing T-shirt on and everything. So, now, you're kind of a big deal in Bonsall, aren't you? Can you explain a little bit about what you actually do, Jack?
I'm the world champion hen racer. It's quite a big event, and I've won it 4 times.
Wow! So people come from all over the world to Bonsall?
Yes.
Like, from where?
Australia.
Do they bring their hens from Australia?
Sometimes.
Well, I think the hens would be a bit jet-lagged, wouldn't they, if they come all the way from there? Shall we have a little look at you in action?
Feels wonderful.
So tell me the story of how you got into this in the first place.
Okay, it all started all the way back when my auntie were a child, and she's very old.
Right, OK. I'm sure she'd be delighted to hear that.
She held the title for 6 years. When her other hens passed away, she passed the tradition on to me because I had hens. It went good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Are these trophies that you've got here, are they making you a little bit, you know, popular with the ladies in Bonsall?
I don't want to say.
You don't want to say?
No.
Well, I would have thought that it would be an attractive thing. That's all I'm saying. Now, are these hens special racing hens?
They are to me, but they're not actually special breed. I just went, oh, they're the fastest. Just
All right.
whack them in the cage, take them.
Do you speak hen at all?
I'm known to be the hen whisperer.
The hen whisperer.
I go, hey, chickens, if you don't win, I'll cook you. I don't actually cook you. Don't you worry.
Oh, well, that one did actually look quite tasty, I have to say.
How dare you!
All right, take it easy, Jack.
Shout at me.
Do you shout at the hens?
If they're naughty, I do. They go, wow.
Do you know, that sounded just like a hen. And is that a happy hen?
I don't know the difference. A hen's a hen.
Oh, okay. Let's just get that out there. A hen's a hen. Simple as that. Now, what is the name of your champion hen, then?
Cooked it.
Cooked it? If I had some racing hens, I wouldn't be calling it cooked it. I'd be calling it Henson Button. Or I might be calling it Lewis Henilton. So now, I don't think we can finish this chat, Jack, without meeting the star of the show. So would you please let me meet Cooked It?
If you're careful.
Of course I'll be careful. Go on, Mr. Bossy, go and get her. Okay. So this is Cooked It, is it? Can I touch Cooked It?
Yeah, I'll hold
Yeah.
a beak away from you.
Yeah. Oh, why? Would she bite me?
She might do, because sometimes she thinks fingers are worms.
Oh, does she? I don't
Yes.
think she could think those are worms. Look, they're great big chunky
Sometimes
things.
worms are very fat.
Oh, Jack, you're such a charmer. So are you very fond of Cooked It?
Yes, but not in the eating way.
No, I understand that completely. But I think she's a very good-looking chicken, actually. I tell you something, Jack, it's been a complete and utter pleasure to meet you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack.
Using Little Big Shots as his springboard to Eurovision glory, you saw him here first.
It's Joel.
On the shelf is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I defeated you on the wall. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. So how could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, I defeated you on the wall. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Joel! Well done, mate. A million points to Joel. Take that, Europe. Welcome to the Little Big Shots YouTube channel. This is where you'll find some of the most talented children in the world. There are new videos every week, plus bonus bits of Little Big Shots not seen anywhere else. Just click on the links right now And why not subscribe? Go on.